So they teach you to be kind, right? Be kind, treat others how you would like to be treated, which is very true. But when you think about this world, right? Do you feel like everybody plays by these rules? Do you ever think about that? It's kind of like be kind for what, and you're being kind in a world where we're taught we're taught to be unkind. Maybe that we have the wrong people teaching us, and that's the problem. Because if we get real biblical with it, right? Isn't that what's taught to be kind? I can't recite everything. I just know that's what it's taught in the Bible and all these things. And I know some people detest it and say they don't agree with what the Bible says and things like that. I get it. Some of you just don't believe. That's okay. Or you have other things you believe in. But I'm just saying, you just have to think about that. So who's actually lost here? Who is lost? Seems like kind of like what it says, we're all God's children, and you know how a child may feel lost. It's like it seems like we are all lost because I don't know. It's just confusing. People always preach the Bible, this Bible, that, and it's like the people preaching it. You're the most unkind, most unkind, most devious person that you know. It's weird, and I'm not saying nobody's perfect. I've been unkind. You watching this, you've been unkind. We're not gonna act holier than thou, Jesus Christ, thou, Lord. That was so hard to say. I think I have a stuttering problem still. I want to check like a slight one, but no, y'all. I just think about that. So it's like it seems like we're lost because the society they base everything on either you be unkind, use people to get ahead, be opportunistic. Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with networking. I guess you could say community. Community is good. That's a good thing. But then when you add in all this other stuff, it's like people are telling you to be manipulative and be a bad person, even though it's not like every good person does bad things. A bad person does good things, right? But it's like it's just very confusing to me, and it's like it doesn't make sense. And it seems like the people who are losers are the ones that are trying to be kind and take the high road. And then you thinking like, okay, so where's this getting me? For the people who are extremely nice, I'm not even saying that I'm extremely nice. I know I can be. I might. Sometimes I'm passive. Sometimes I'm not. I try to be understanding, and I know I've done things to someone else where they would be like, they might say that I'm mean or whatever. I might be a villain in their story, whatever the hell. But anything anybody has done or anything, they're probably just as devious. They've done weird things. It's just you're supposed to like, you know, what do they say? Forgive, but you don't forget, and try and make amends. But it's not really like that. And if you can't, you keep people at a distance, right? It's just people are weird. I would say it's just a very unkind world we're in. Everyone's very mean. Everyone's out for themselves, and it teaches you not to have mercy either. This world, nah, who cares? Don't have mercy on them. Mm. Okay, and it's like this is the world we live in, and I don't know. Maybe us as the humans, we lost the plot, and we lost the plot when we made it all about money. When we made it all about money, I think that's when things kind of, and then status and all these things. And it's like, as someone who, it's like maybe I felt like I would be somebody if I had these things and had all this money, and even when I was at that previous job, when I was at the post office, like I was doing okay, but it was kind of like you still felt sad. It's weird. It's like even that. It's like I don't need to have millions of dollars to know I would feel sad in some way. I just know now. If I had that much money, I would know what I would do with it, obviously. But it's just like I can see why people can still feel sad even if they get a certain amount of money, if they do certain things. It's just don't it just feels like something's missing. Things just don't feel right. People are weird. People are weird, and it's weird. And yes, the Bible teaches about earning your keep, and if you don't work, you don't eat. Those type of things. It's just I don't know, y'all. When you fast forward up to now, it's like it. Do y'all know like what it's done to people? What it's doing to people? It makes people envious. It makes them think that they're better than others, or they're over other people. They can just treat people any kind of way because they're so up here because of money or status or any of these things. And there's nothing wrong with having these things and being confident, and maybe you use the things to help people or help out in your community. It's just there is a such thing as taking things too far, and I feel like you can see it now with this media. It's been taken too far, and it's like this is like not good. I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think. This video gonna be way too long. Just let me know what you think about this. It puts some things into perspective. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, that's it. Y'all have a good day or good night. Bye.